Have you ever asked yourself, what is life? Not in a scientific way, but in a philosophical way. Well, let me help you define what life really is.
Life is the embodiment of selfishness. Life is selfish because it is for itself in two ways. It is for its own survival, and it is for its own reproduction. This desire is embodied in an adaptive autocalyptic chemical system, forming life's embodied system.
Anything that is not itself is the other, and the collection of others constitute its environment. The organism must destructively use the others to satisfy its reproductive desire. But on achieving this, it produces an additional other, but now one, that also embodies its own selfish aim and the means to satisfy this aim. Therefore, even by an organism satisfying its desire, it makes the continuing satisfaction of its desires even more difficult to achieve. A partial solution to this dilemma is for genetically related entities to form a cooperating society.
I've listened enthralled to scientific debate on what, how, when, and where life was created. However, question remains which may never be resolved. In this vacuum, philosophers and religious thinkers have attempted to give meaning to life by suggesting goals. Plato suggested the acquisition of knowledge, Aristotle to practice virtue, and Stoic mental fortitude and self-control.
Today's philosophers echo the existentialist view that life is full of absurdity. Although, they also tell us that we must put meaning into life by making our own values in an indifferent world. But if life is just a journey from Wam to Tom, will such meaning be sufficient to allow the traveler at journey's end to feel that it was worthwhile?
Perhaps the hypothesis upon which Ivan Tyrrell and Joe Griffin have based their therapy could help. They describe that we are born with evolved needs that seek satisfaction from our environment. These are physical and emotional needs, which, when enough of them are met, ensure the health of the individual, maximizing his or her ability to achieve meaning in life. Griffin and Tyrrell have proven empirically that when sufficient needs are met, an individual will enjoy mental and physical health, unless there is damage or toxicity in the environment.
The emotional needs Griffin and Tyrrell focus on are to achieve and to feel competent, to feel our sense of autonomy and control, to be emotionally connected to other people and part of a larger community, to have senses of status within social groupings, for privacy and rest, to reflect and consolidate learning, and yes, to have meaning in one's life, among others.
Meaning becomes difficult, if not impossible, to achieve if these needs are insufficiently satisfied. Unfortunately, modern society seeks meaning to life through materialism, to the detriment of our biological needs, leading to dissatisfaction and a consequent inability to find meaning. The result is an exponential increase in mental ill health. Sadly, then, many of us will not experience the satisfaction of a meaningful life journey. Life has lost its purpose because we have tried to give it one. The truth is that we are no more significant than the sand by the sea or the clouds in the sky. No more significant, but as significant. No matter what your race, religion, or gender, when you first step outside your door in the morning and feel the fresh air in your lungs and the morning sun on your face, you close your eyes and smile. In that moment, you are feeling life as it should be. No defining, no understanding, no thinking, just that feeling of pure bliss. For that is what life is.
We have shown you three different meanings people have given to life. One of Courtney Walsh, one of Carol Fuchs, and one of Steve Brewer. We could have given you one of our own, but the point was to show you that life isn't something with one meaning, but one with multiple meanings. One where the meaning of one being will be different from another. Life is free, life is different to everyone, and for this, life has multiple meanings. It has an infinite number of meanings. Until life ends, its meaning, just as life, will evolve and change.